Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to the Grey Havens of Lindon in 3rd Age Solo War Divide and Conquer 2.1. We're playing a turtle campaign, which is a little bit different from what I've done before. There's another Lindon campaign where I'm rushing things in 1.2. If you're interested, you can go over to my playlists and have a look. Well now.
Sire.
We are going to try and set some watchtowers here. Let's leave behind part of the army and depart to the northern end of our border here.
We will need that one.
So we can move out with our spies a little bit further to the east and still keep watch on what we're doing. Now over here in Satterlane we've beaten back some oncomers and now Isengard is moving towards Londare. We're not yet at war with them, but we will be.
My lord.
And I think Anadwaith is about to be dispatched.
Approaching quietly.
As in these being their last two regions and that probably being the end of them. We're neutral to Dunland and Isengard still, so this is a nice opportunity for us to
for the light.
strengthen
Onward.
our armies a little bit, particularly here. It's a full stack, but they're very diminished because we've been fighting for a while and recruitment was a little slow for most of our time. Income, very much okay. This army is going to pick up some experience over in Midland where we have guilds and these vessels are up for retraining. Now, diplomacy wise, I don't think we're doing anything. We're already allied to all of the good factions in the game. We've got trade agreements with them. Fenos Drurin was being besieged a short while ago, I think by the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, but let's see, are they at war with... Is the Northern Dunedain at war with Dunland? No, they are not. So they're at war with the Misty Mountain Orcs. And
my lord.
I don't think they'll show up again soon.
Approaching quietly.
Because the Northern Dunedain seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. Misty Mountains now being up here. This is Mountain Orcs, but this is Angmar terrain, so they may control this settlement over here. Or maybe Rob now. This is all in Ladris, so that part of the map is pretty safe.
Follow me.
I would say.
Come, my brothers.
And further on, as we do not have that much to fear from Angmar anymore.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
I think we're also pretty safe over here. The only little bit, slightly tense part is in here.
Sire.
Where we might expect another war. I want to build some watchtowers, but it can wait. Now then, navies, where are they? Oh yeah, we've beaten back all the our other 9 fleets, so what we have here is the entirety of the remainder of the fleet. We've probably lost 1 Polaran and 1 Numenor, although I'm not even sure. They're all silver chevron, so that is pretty nice. I also remember wanting to buy at Helland and then making that a stepping stone into Umbar and going to Umbar as well. So I'm mixed about whether or not to go on pressing into Isengard or going to Umbar first. Either way, we will have to build our economy and we will have to strengthen our armies. Forland would be a good settlement to build roads, but cannot afford them right now. However, we might be able to afford it. They're better off retraining
Yes, my
over
lord.
at Midland, so let's just
Swiftly.
walk them over. Also, it shouldn't be too long before we can train another general in Midland. Where is he? 1 turn until a new general becomes available. Now, just out of curiosity, where are my diplomats? I think over at Dale and Belfalas next to Donamroth. We could retrain this fleet and train up this army,
Elven
train
warriors.
another general, and then move that whole bunch to Talent. Whilst we build up the rest here. Once we take Bar-I-Donyonach, Angmar is pretty much out of the picture here.
Come, my brothers. Onward.
Because the Eredlund dwarves will be bordering us and Bree and Northern Dunedain. So we might as well go over here and take it. And put ourselves to rest. I think we're ready for the end turn. And of course there is always the possibility that Dunland declares war on us because they border us. And once Isengard takes out Londare, they might also declare war on us. And in the latter case, I'm not afraid of Dunland, but Isengard with our infantry is probably the most, together with the Bar-I-Donyonach, the strongest adversaries we might face still. So going up against them eventually should give us some purpose. No adoptions. Parasant has fallen. Dominion is in decline. Rune expands. Okay, you go. Besiege Bar-I-Donyonach, and
Keep them off balance.
there's a little something here that we overlooked. But our force is strong. Midland, Harland. These guys need to travel, and this guy needs to be recruited. So that's, he's not green. 3 turns out, and then we can retrain whatever is left here to retrain. It's gonna be a little while until this army is ready. It's just, that's it. It is no different. That's just how it is. Stables. They're gonna fill their pools in a very, very, very long time. Okay. And queues haven't stalled. Veil of Dominion has been destroyed. Gondor still doing pretty nicely. Rune is another strong adversary. Oh look, Overlord Agandar, the Malevolent.
I'm gonna stick you.
I wonder why he's here. Strange. Captain.
Onward. At ease. Elves. Swiftly. Form up.
Talatardon. You're a little bit wasted here. What if I lower taxes here? Can I move you out?
By the light of Elbereth.
No.
Onward!
come this way
Elves,
then.
We must give up.
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
And
Approaching quietly.
oh, Caeril is also still being held, but it's under siege, probably by Dunland.
My lord.
Let's take a look.
Approaching
Yep.
quietly.
So they own at least 3 settlements.
Approaching quietly.
And
shall continue
oh,
tomorrow.
Alkford is no longer being besieged. Utrecht,
It
the
will be an
honorable,
honor defeating you.
a regular general, but with a load of command stars. And here's Hoshu.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
It looks like Karas has already been taken by Isengard.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Yeah, definitely. So then they are down to 3 settlements, but it's going to be interesting to watch
Tomorrow's my lord.
whether or not they survive this. I don't think so.
Quietly.
Eventually they should die.
Approaching quietly.
Elven warriors.
And yes. When we beat these armies commanded by
Have a taste of my
DaC,
blade.
then Angmar should really be dealt
My lord.
a very serious blow.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
I wonder
Approaching
how long
quietly.
until we start meeting
Tomorrow's journey planned, my
Angmarim
lord.
lands again. What do they have here?
Approaching quietly. I shall continue tomorrow.
Elves.
Let's set out a retraining again, because that's probably gonna get screwed up if we don't do it well before the end turn. Now I'm fully expecting Angmar to attack us now. Dolvorn is only bordering Bree, so having it empty shouldn't immediately trigger a war declaration from Dunland either. But I do want to have a unit in there. Those are them. Going to take too long. What I can do, I should have done it before. We have another unit in Harland that we can just march out as a garrison. They're not hitting us with that third army. So this should be easy. There we go. What do they have? A bunch of tidbits. Hillman 45. Hillman being the general. I should remember that. Scourge Raiders being the only serious threat. We've got 3 units of cavalry. Then Mukar having the regular unarmed bodyguards. And what else is here? Very strong Rudarin roster. The Rudar Raiders can be nasty, but probably these, I don't know. If we can kill their general early, then the Rudar units should have some strong morale, as should these Halberdiers, but the rest doesn't have to be very hard. Only 1 unit of Rudar pikes, but we have plenty of archers to shoot them down with.
Send them back to their underworld.
So interesting. Orcsies. And then there's an opportunity to kill a faction leader still after this, because he's next door. Start deployment. Where is my hill? Over here. And there's one over there. Now we are being attacked from what was our left flank. So the reinforcements are gonna probably come from the right side. So I'm gonna take up position here. Infantry. Our general can come in the rear. The long spears can guard a flank. The marines can attack from the flanks. So this is going to be our main line, like this. And since they're probably coming from the right, hold on. I'm gonna slightly deploy to
for the glory of Lindon.
With some curvature towards the right, really. Missiles.
Stay on guard.
Be over here.
Advance.
And cavalry.
Riders.
We've got some Cinder cavalry. Oh, it's only Cinder cavalry, 3 units of them. So no true chargers. Marines here and there, and that's it.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements,
and they're bringing them right away.
Ready, elves. We will fight as
So I want to push forward a little bit, like this.
Be quick.
And indeed, they are coming from our right, so we're giving them a lot more time to march towards us now, and they might even move towards us. No, they're not. Oh yeah, they are. Maybe they are, I don't know. So where do I want to take a position? More like this. Infantry. They're not gonna come any closer than that. So here you go.
Advance.
Missiles.
In line, archers.
Right behind them.
Advance.
And Marines.
Elven warriors.
Mariners. Here.
Ready, elves.
You go here. Like this.
For the glory of Lindon.
Then
Protect these lands.
these Lindon long spears be here.
For the glory of
be
Lindon.
here.
This is the way. Ready your mounts. Ready your mounts. Be quick. Watch for the enemy. In line, archers. We bring spears from Midland.
If they're not pushing forward, which they are still, they're just gonna throw their army against ours. We're just gonna pick them apart. And let's speed things up a little bit because their reinforcements are gonna take forever to arrive. And I think we are in a good position here. Orc fellers. It's not got stalkers. Those are the pikes. There are the hillmen. Our Cinder archers have just opened fire. And I'm gonna bring one cavalry unit over here to charge those orc fellows from the rear. shoot these fellers.
Watch for the enemy.
Okay,
Ready your mounts.
you can come here.
Elves of Midland. Elves, over here. Riders. Be quick.
Halberdiers, Golden Band, Hillmen.
Be quick. Ready, elves. Be quick. Ready your mounts. Be quick.
We're sending the Halberdiers over to our...
Bows. Launch the attack.
Okay, our cavalry are into the Hillmen.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay. I'm gonna save the rest of our ammunition for the next army. Okay. Although you can shoot
Enemy
halberdiers,
general abandons his men.
and you can shoot those pikes. So yeah, just 14 stalkers. Okay, let them go. Come on.
Be quick. Watch for the enemy. Watch for the enemy.
They're shooting at our men.
Cast them back into the earth. Elven warriors. Close in on them. Close in on them. Ready, elves. Close in on them.
Oh, you're still shooting. Stop that.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward.
Oh, but you can shoot the pikes. And then we've cleared out the first army, and then the second still has to come over that crest. But there's goblin archers there even.
Elven
Okay,
warriors.
shoot them. You stop. We still got quite a few rivers full.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
And then we shall
The battle
wait
is very much
for
in our favor.
the next
Victory
army.
will be ours. Ready, elves. Ready, elves.
You come here, and you go here. You can be here, and you can be here. Well, you can be here.
Elves, over here.
Let's speed things up a little. There comes the next army.
In line, archers. Direct your fire. Hold your fire. Hold it. Spread out.
There's still something in range. Where? Oh, there. A single goblin band. Soldier.
Bows.
We're at 6 speed now. That is not necessary. And we should go hunting for their generals, units, missiles, fighter wheel. And he seems to be over here on the right flank. There they are. Or here even. There come the hillmen. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Be quick.
If we can get a charge into them.
Ready your mounts.
Hold on.
Be quick.
We might actually kill their general with the first stroke. Those are marauders. There is the general.
Be quick. Ready your mounts. Be quick.
And you are going to conserve ammunition now. And you too.
Hold your fire. Ready your mounts.
However, no, LPs, there you go.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
Here are some halberds.
Bows. Ready your bows. Ready your mounts.
Okay, we didn't slay their general early. I think there are 2 units of pikes in it now. Still 70 bodyguards. So, slaying their halberds. What? Oh dear.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
I've been a little bit too focused on this side of the battle. Fellers, marauders, and marauders hillmen. Shoot the bodyguards then.
Launch the attack.
A little bit of wards will make things interesting. And another charge into the bodyguards has killed a lot of them, but hasn't really given desired results entirely. These archers are now spent, or at least they spent their arrows. Root our archers. I'm gonna activate my second unit of cavalry here. And the second of the marines.
We will defend the Elven lands.
Peeling off some of their infantry to face our cavalry. out now. Yeah, my wife was just calling me on the phone, so I had my attention focused elsewhere. Just for a little while. A little while too long. But when commanding cavalry, that is not really so very
Our men
opportune.
have slain the enemy
Oh,
general.
there you go.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to
You
fight.
press into these cavalries and archers. With our archers. We're hidden here. It's not so very handy.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
It is rather fortunate that spikes are still just hanging back there. Oh boy, I must admit, I'm not entirely focused right now. Just because of the fact that once usually that is bad news, sort of. This is a lot of breakage. I think we're still mostly up against those Rudel pikes. None of you should be firing on build, you have to be firing pikemen.
Behold how our cowardly foe run. The
End
enemy
battle. Now
are
let's see
utterly
the damage.
vanquished. This is a great victory.
Casualties
worthy of only the
sustained.
mightiest of generals.
Cavalry 523 and 7 are healed back up. These Cinder Cav lost 10, heal only 2. If it weren't for my failed efforts to mute my phone, then this would have gone right. But that was a little bit unfortunate. Okay, well anyway. Execute them all. Occupy. And next up I'm going to slaughter the faction leader. No thank you. Dunland expands. Edoras sieged. Anduin forters. Artillery attacked. It's going to be us.
For the light!
Gondor.
Ships ready!
I don't know who else, but of course Angmar doesn't like this. Forlond has trained lances, which is awesome. But I think, where is the highest level of guild? It was guild house. Knight stables, yes. But history guild, yes. But we have a more important, a great history guild here. For cavalry is +2 as well. So basically everything is best off being off Dillon. That's right. Isengard How's it doing, Gondor? I thought I saw an
My lord.
Angmarim army headed this way. Oh, look at that. Bree is just sitting there. As I have understood, and they've taken Reginald, so this is the general they get when they go for the mercs, merchants, mercenaries.
I'm gonna stick you!
Pikes. Do I have a spy? Close
My
by.
lord.
Yes, I do.
Approaching.
Have a taste of my blade!
Oh, they've got another. Oh, that's Gaztak. How many pikes? Just 34. 60 Redar cavalry. We can take him. Because they're down to 31 and they're down to 44. Halberdiers down to 94. They are pretty experienced, but I think it's an engagement we can still take. But that'll be in the next episode. We've also found out... Oh, hey! The Northern Downs... Oh no. We are trying to find Angmar over here.
Approaching quietly.
So here they are still quite
Approaching
strong.
quietly. My lord. Approaching quietly.
Ah. So it's only by a narrow bit that
My
we
lord.
border them.
Approaching
Angsul is
quietly.
added Loon.
Approaching quietly.
Let's see if they
Tomorrow's
are
journey
threatening
planned out. I shall
Kwandoon
continue
or not.
tomorrow.
Because if not, then Angmar is really in a pinch. And eliminating this army should truly cripple them. But anyway. There's the path. Yes, please. Bar-I-Donyonach. Kill that Melkor. Studio. And of course the Dark Lord doesn't like it. But we don't care about the Dark Lord.
Yes, my lord?
Just as much
Come,
as
my
he
brothers.
doesn't care about
Over here,
us,
elves.
basically.
Stay alert, my lord.
And
Onward!
you
Elven
come
warriors, swiftly!
here,
Form up!
and you come
For
over
the light!
to
Come
Bothadum,
on! Be vigilant.
and you...
My lord?
Okay, we're gonna
Ships ready.
pick up these Sindar
Set sail.
spares,
Onward!
get
Fine day
them
to
back
sail.
in here. So very nice. Dolphorn should really get a port. But let's see what else is there. Harlond should get roads first. Mining network is just another level up from where we are currently. Yeah, Dolphorn the port next turn. Then we have set most of our equipment. 11 turns out, 7 turns out, 3 turns out. Oh boy. We still have a crap ton of retraining to do. But I should issue
lord?
that command
Yes, my lord.
next turn, really, which in turn means next episode.
My lord.
They're taking their bloody time.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
They've lost over there already.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
For the light!
Yeah, well, we are getting underway. That much is certain. And the battle against Overlord Agandao the Malevolent, for that you will have to subscribe and come back next time. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, then please do leave a like. If you have any suggestions for future campaigns, you might actually find it interesting that there are now also campaigns going on in 2.2. This is still version 2.1, not that there is that much difference. Mostly bug fixes, but
approaching quietly.
Which realm is interesting. So, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.